What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, man, of the Orange Crush Hour. It's your host, JMX, my other host, Trav, man. And today, Broncos game preview on the way. Hey, man, I'm still feeling really good. The Broncos riding hot off that dub coming off in Philly. Broncos are 3-2 facing the 0-5 Jets in this game. This game is in London. It's going to be at 8:30 my time. I'm thinking it's 9:30 Trav's time. Um, yeah, man. Hey, but look, before we get into the game, Trav, man, how you doing? Talk to me.
Hey man, I'm good, bro. I'm excited for this game. I think we'll talk about it later, but I think a lot of people are overthinking this.
You said what? There what?
They're overthinking this game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I got my opinions about the game, but yeah, man. The Broncos. First of all, shout out to the Giants yesterday, putting absolute belt to ass to the Eagles. A lot of people try to downplay our. A lot of people are gonna try to downplay our win against the Eagles. Now, I'm not gonna let them do it. I
We
don't
ex-
care what
we
anyone
exposed
says.
we exposed the Eagles, and that's what people don't realize is Denver gave the Giants the absolute meta to beat the Eagles. Stop the run, force Jalen Hurts to throw the ball. Hey, and I just want to say this right now, bro. Saquon Barkley is not having a good year.
I don't think that's all on him though, but I get.
The play calling is bad. I agree, but at the same time, bro, he's just not running the ball like he wants it, bro. Like you know who's running the ball like they want it? Cam Scadaboo. He wants
Oh, I
it.
thought you was gonna
He
say
fuck.
J.K. Yeah.
Hey, and J.K. Give me Dobbins, bro. I'm all in, bro. But hey, I would rather have a guy that is Saquon Barkley's better than both of them, by the way. But he's just having a bad year. I think that the whole team over there. Um, shout out to Nate. I'm gonna just give him credit. Kellen Moore was a huge loss for the Eagles. Huge, huge. Their offense has no identity. They can't put up points. They can't. Bro. They should have beat the Broncos. The Broncos scored 18 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. The Eagles scored every single quarter but the fourth quarter. They couldn't close out a game. They have no offensive identity, and Jalen Hurts ain't good under pressure. And the Broncos exposed that.
Yeah, I think also I'm not gonna put it all on the play caller. I definitely think that a lot of that is has to do with the quarterback over there. I think when I don't know, I just got a feeling that they're over there trying to. I think Patullo is really trying to open up the pass, and you can only do so much with Jalen Hurts. And then by the time he's trying to open up the pass game, and he's just his play calling is bad, quarterback play ain't been up to par, and then you're just getting away from the run game, especially in the red zone where they were so. I mean, Saquon was so effective last year in the red zone, bro. And they don't even give him the ball in the red zone no more. They're trying to. I don't know what they're trying to do, bro. I think they're trying to juice. I think they might be trying to juice like Jalen's passing touchdown stats a little bit because like the fact that you're just not running the ball with Saquon Barkley in the red zone to me is actually kind of crazy. But yeah, man. Hey, Eagles got put belt to ass, and I'm still feeling as good as I did on Sunday when the Broncos got away with that win. But let's actually start with. I was going to start with the offense today, but I'm gonna say that for last because I feel like me and you are gonna have a really good discussion about the offense. Let's go ahead and start with the defense. The Broncos defense ranks well. They're fifth in total defense. They are three, four, five. They're seventh. No, my fault. They're eighth against the pass, and they are about middle of the. No, actually, they are fifth against the run. Shout out to the squad, man. So the Jets offense is absolutely atrocious. 20 in total offense. They're 29th in the pass, but they are third against. They are third in the run game. So the Jets, we all know what their focus is going to be is to try to run the ball with Justin Fields and Brees Hall as much as possible. But we already know with a one dimensional offense, the Broncos tend to have most success. Um, I'm not really too much. I'm not really fearing the Jets offense like that. Their offensive line has been terrible kind of all season. The receivers, I like the matchups we have that we match up well against them. But I'm not fearing their offense in this game. I'm just not, bro. Like I don't even think Brees Hall's having a solid season. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for the Jets, they're gonna have to really like show out in the run game. And I know the Broncos are just probably gonna run a stack box against them. It's gonna be you're gonna see the Broncos just run a lot of man coverage, and I think that's gonna be the recipe in this game. And I think the Broncos defense has another really great performance because, like we kind of saw against Cincinnati, but teams that aren't good up front, Broncos just run right through you. I mean, you can try to run the ball, like, but I will say I think it's gonna be one of those games where we might see the Jets start the drive off like on their first drive or first two drives, maybe. Have a little bit of success early, but I think as the game goes along, they're not gonna get too much. Um, and the last thing, and I'll let you go. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. There's something about rookie tight ends when they play Denver. I don't know what this has been going back to years, even back to when George Kittle was a rookie, he had his breakout game against us. I don't know what it is about rookie tight ends when they play Denver, Tyler Warren. And I can keep going on about the just smaller like guys. Man, I feel like Mason Taylor gonna have himself a nice little day against us. Like I don't think it's gonna be anything like game altering and like that, but don't be surprised if Mason Taylor has like 8 catches, 89 yards, and like a touchdown or something like that. But I think for the most part, well, for all the part, the Broncos are gonna pretty much dominate this Jets offense.
Yeah, I agree. I think when we look at just the D line compared to their O line, I mean, dude, um, I think Nick Bonito is going to have 2.5, 3 sacks on Justin Fields. He's going to be back there all game, swimming on that offensive line. Hopefully, Malcolm Roach plays. That'd be a great addition to the run stopping defense to help out with Brees Hall. I'm really not worried though. I don't think Mason Taylor's going to have a day either.
I
I,
hope not.
I personally think that Justin Fields ain't going to have time. He's going to be on the run. Like I think their plays are going to be Justin Fields, scrambling, maybe getting a couple yards, maybe Singleton misses a tackle, the normal. But
Lord Jesus.
I think, and I don't even think that's going to work though, because Talanoa Hufanga is going to be flying down there, and Justin Fields don't want to see him. Yeah, I think the defense is just going to dominate. I think Riley Moss is going to have a good day as well. We got to give him some flowers. Everybody hates on him, so I think he's going to have a good day. Pat owns Garrett Wilson, absolutely owns him. Yeah, I think Denver's just going to manhandle him. I'm going to be honest. They might score 10 points on us, maybe.
I mean, well, see, here's the thing: the Broncos are fifth against the run, and the Jets are third against the run. So that's kind of like iron sharpening iron right there. Usually, when teams match up like that against each other, the defense usually gets the upper hand. The Broncos are second points allowed, and the Jets with points is they're actually right by the Broncos. Honestly, they're scoring 22 points a game. Um, but I don't think they're gonna do too much against the Broncos, man. I mean, I just don't really see a scenario. Now, look, I will say this: if they want to attack, I'm attacking. Obviously, the linebacker unit for us. I think accounting for Justin Fields might be a little tough, just because I don't know. Alex Singleton been playing so bad lately. I don't trust this brother with no job. I'm gonna just be so honest with you. I don't trust him with. It may sound messed up to say, but like we gonna have to put a spy on Justin Fields, unfortunately, or just have somebody account for him every single play with his legs, bro, because he's gonna be running for his life. I mean, he's gonna be running for his life. Like Malcolm Roach is coming back. They're gonna stop the run. And I do want to give a huge shout out to Q Robinson. He's making his debut today. I think he's gonna probably not get him a sack, but I think we're gonna see him get involved, get a few pressures. I mean, he might get a sack. You never know. Like he looked damn good in the preseason. But I mean, I think they're gonna be headhunting the Jets, bro. I don't really see a scenario where Justin Fields is throwing a party on us. I think Pat Surtain, we know what he does against Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett's gonna come out with a nice little chip on his shoulder, but I think Pat's gonna shut that shit the fuck down. I think Riley Moss is gonna have a great game. I mean, I just don't see a scenario where the Jets can realistically have success against our pass defense. Now, I'm being humble with it. Like, it's kind of like the Bengals game a little bit, but like better. Like, they don't have Jamar Chase, they don't have T Higgins, and Justin Fields. The way the Jets have been running their offense, one thing he hasn't done is throw a pick. He has not thrown a pick all season long. I'm not saying that's going to change in this game, but it's just, I mean, you look at his stats. He kind of plays not to lose a little bit. A little bit. He averages 188 yards passing a game. It's not gonna cut it against the Broncos, bro. You're gonna have to be a gunslinger to go out there and beat Denver. We saw Daniel Jones throw for almost 400 yards. Justin Herbert balled out against us. You're not gonna beat Denver just trying to get inches on the ground. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Zach
Yeah,
Allen gonna have a party.
I agree, and I think when we look at the matchup, offense for offense, I think that the Jets they don't match up to us. I mean, looking at the games that we've lost and the games we've been in against way better teams, the Jets are 0-5 for a reason, and it's because they're one of the worst teams in football. Denver should absolutely handle this game. If not, then Denver downplayed a bad team, and it would just be a bad day. But I really don't see a scenario where that's the case. I know people are like, "Oh, it's a trap game." It's like Sean Payton said in the presser. I don't know if you've seen it, but he said in the NFL, the talent is really close. You don't downplay any opponent. The Denver
That's a
Broncos aren't
fact.
going to downplay the Jets, bro. They're going to go in here, treat it like the Eagles, and I hope. You know what I hope? I hope we see. I hope we see a whole game out of the offense the way we seen in the fourth quarter against the Eagles. I think that sparked something, bro. I think that sparked something for this offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's a good transition. Let's transition over to the offense. Broncos offense is 10th and 10 total offense, 15th in the pass, fourth in the run game. Shout out to the run game, Lord Jesus.
Shout out J.K.
Um,
Dobbins, yes sir.
yep. 18th in points, while the Jets defense is 22nd total, 13th against the pass. They're ranked 27th against the run, and they give up the second most points in the league, only behind the Baltimore Ravens. Um, we should dominate them a little bit. I think you got to run the ball. Uh, Ben Powers is out. That's a huge loss for us. He's out for a while. I think they said December. I don't think it's going to be that long. I think he's going to probably come back some around November, maybe after the bye. I don't think he's going to be gone that long. Like, that's almost playoff time, bro. He basically missing the rest of the season almost.
Yeah,
I
two
don't think
months.
that's yeah. I don't think it's going to be that long just because our training staff and everything like that. I think they're going to get him back. Probably I'll say after the bye week. Could be wrong though, but that's just my opinion. Uh, I think the Broncos are gonna still have a success. Matt Parrott is a good fill-in. Now he's not been Powers by any means necessary, but he is a good fill-in. And we talked about the offensive line depth many times. And bro, this is just kind of what you look. This is why you go out and get Sean Payton. He's gonna make sure you're stacked top to bottom in the trenches. And the Broncos, I forgot who ranked us with this. I want to say was it PFF or somebody ranked us. We got the best offensive line and the best defensive line.
PFF, yeah.
Yeah, units in the league. And I kind of take PFF with a grain of salt, but I mean, kudos to them for giving us that ranking. But this goes, the Broncos have one of the best, they're arguably the best team in the league in the trenches.
That's what
Like,
wins
it
games.
doesn't, yeah, like it doesn't get much better than that. So when it comes to you're terrible at stopping the run, I expect J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey to have a field day. I don't want to see I don't want to see anything aggressively in the passing game. I want us to run the ball down their throats to where it just frees up the passing game just easily. Like I want us to come out in the game just pounding the rock on them because I think J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey, they're hungry. They're playing well. You got to keep feeding them. And like we saw last game in the Philly game that, even when we were down 3-17, we came out in the second half and we didn't abandon the run game. We stayed on the ground and we ended up getting like 100 yards on the ground in the second half because we stuck with it. We stayed consistent and JK was able to obviously once again bail us out. Bo Nix, I want to see him use his legs in his game as well and get RJ Harvey involved, bro. Because I'll be real, this running game is what's going to get us far. People can say, I mean, look, Cortland Sutton, we're going to talk about him in just a second. And just Cortland Sutton, the wide receiver unit, Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims, all those guys. We're going to talk about all those guys in a second. But I think this offense has to lead with the run game, and you got to lead with that. And, hey, bro, the Broncos should really start out in this game 14-0, like kind of quick. Because this is not a good football team. I don't care if they looking for a dub. You should go out there and you smack them in the mouth, bro.
I agree, and I agree with what you said about the run game. I mean, when you look at how good the run game ran last week, and I mean pretty much every week, if we just commit to the run game, we'd probably be 5-0. And I think Sean Payton's realized that. Like we have, I want to say shout out to Javonte Williams. He's killing it with the Cowboys right now. But that
Which is actually kind of crazy. Like I have never seen, and not to cut you off, I don't think I've ever seen a running back go to a worse situation in like I ain't gonna say a worse situation, but like
he's
kind of
he's killing it, bro.
like to go to Dallas and have the season that he's having. It's actually kind of crazy because I believe he would have stayed in Denver. He would not have been that good. And like I don't think that's like a knock on us or it's a knock on like maybe him now. I think he legit just needed a change of scenery. I think he needed to be utilized, I guess, in a different way because I felt like the Broncos tried to utilize him in every single way. It just didn't work.
I just think he
Um,
needed, like you said, a change of scenery. I mean, and looking at just like the injury and him starting his career, I think that just like the era in Denver's over. Like he needed fresh
yeah,
air.
it's also like everybody's accounting for the past against Dallas too because Dak Prescott is playing like at an MVP level. George Pickens is doing his thing. They're one of the best offenses in the league. So I think that's also freeing up the run game compared to where our offense was last year. We were trying to go through the run, and teams was snuffing him out a lot. But I mean, hey, he's having a great season. Shout out to him. Now, if you'd asked me before the season, I would have told you he was fucking crazy that Javonte Williams was going to be top 5 in rushing yards. Almost midway through the season, I've been like, I don't know what world you're living in, brother. This is gonna be mad or something. But hey, man, he is, bro. And shout out to him. He's balling. I'm happy for him. Now the brother over there in New York, let's calm down with that, bro. I'm gonna just say that right here, right now. He had a solid game, but if I get one more person, if I see one more person, send me a clip of that. I'm gonna lose my
Of
mind.
Cam Scatterboo?
No, I'm talking about little Jordan Humphrey.
Oh, the Jordan Humphrey. Yeah, he had an all right game, but I don't really care too much about that. I want to talk about J.K. Dobbins, man. We can give Javante Williams his
I love
praise,
JK, man.
but Denver got a guy that was like one of the last free agents to sign. Nobody really wanted. Um, he,
Crazy.
he comes to Denver and he's a top 5 running back in the league in the 2025 season. I think he has the best vision in the NFL as a running back right now. He just creates. I mean, the line can break down, bro. And I'm not saying our line is bad, but if there ain't a hole, he's gonna find a hole and he's gonna get yardage. Pause. J.K. Dobbins is the real deal, bro. And Denver needs to sign him to an extension now. Like you can't let him test free agency. If you do, he's gone, and then you're gonna be in trouble. So yeah, shout out to him. Man, I agree though. Get on the ground early, run the ball, um, and then just do what the defense gives you. Sutton needs to continue to have good games. I think we'll see him have another good game against Grab Gardner. So yeah, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited for the offense. I think
Yeah,
they got to carry, bro, from that fourth quarter. You need to do that for a whole game. We can't win games only scoring 18 points in the fourth quarter. We just need we need to
yeah,
we need to go all out all game.
yeah. And I'm gonna be real with you. Like J.K. Dobbins has the fact that the Chargers didn't want to pay him. Well, first of all, what the Broncos gave him was like 2.5 million. So the Chargers gave him less than that. It's absolutely diabolical. They deserve to be in the running. I ain't gonna say they deserve it, but prayers to Marion Hampton and Najee Harris. But karma's a motherfucker, bro. This man J.K. Dobbins was carrying y'all offense last year, and y'all tried to get this man pennies on the dollar. And you already in LA, like the income tax is hell. So you trying to really skimp this man, brother. Welcome to the Mile High, and he loves it in Denver. I think they're gonna lock him up. And the good thing about it is, how old is JK? He's 26, 25.
26. So
Bro, this
so
man is still 26,
so
which means he's literally entering his prime. Like this brother is, and shout out to him, man, because he from H Town, man. I love every bit of it. I love every single bit of it, bro. He's been more than advertised, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like he's the type of back to where we're gonna go like come playoff time, bro. If he's healthy, which I think he's gonna be healthy, because we're not running him into the ground like the Chargers did, bro. It's gonna be a scary scene come playoff time with this defense and J.K. Dobbins in the way he's running the football behind his line. Like you said, it's a vision thing because look, we don't have the best rush protection in the league because we all know about Luke Wattenberg. He's already been exposed. But I mean, J.K. Dobbins, bro. I mean, five. I mean, we ain't seen this since, like I said, Philip. 5 yards of carry. He's got 4 touchdowns. Like, bro, I can't remember last time we had a running back go for 40 yards on a play. Like, that's the longest runner of the year. He's balling top 5 in yards. I mean, I can't really ask nothing more out of him. Like you said, he's been arguably a top 5 back. I mean, you want to really sit there. He's been a top 5 back this season. He's been playing on that same level as some of those. top paid guys, and the Broncos got him as a steal. And I think the Broncos need to kind of extend him early before he starts wanting that elite-esque money, because you can't really say we're not gonna give it to you if he continues to have it, because he's looked like he's gonna go well over 1,000 yards. He's at 400 yards, and we're going into week 6. So like, and the thing is, he's not. Jonathan Taylor has 94 carries on the year. J.K. Dobbins has 77, and he's only like 70 yards behind Jonathan Taylor. It's crazy, bro.
He's
Shout
the
out to J.K.
he's the real deal, bro.
Nah, he's insane, bro.
Everybody listen to the pod, bro. Get your J.K. Dobbins jerseys now. They'll be sold out by the
Nah,
end of the
like
year.
once we extend him, I'm for sure gonna get one. And like, I'm gonna tell you what's also crazy is that, bro, this dude had been on 2 different teams. The Ravens gave up on him. The Chargers didn't want to pay him. You see how like guys just it's all perfect, bro. Just find your way to Denver, man. Just man, shout out to JK, bro. It's just insane. Um, Now going on to this, like the passing offense, like I said before, the Broncos they rank 15th in the pass. I'm still like, I went back and watched the film. I watched film my own, watched Tim Jenkins' little review. Shout out to him. I am just I think we just need to be better all around. I think Bo has to be better on, especially like early on in the game. I think Bo hasn't really had that game where he's put together a complete game where he's been good in every single quarter. I mean, obviously, I think there's a lot of factors to play in it, but I think he does have to put together a complete game. I think this is the game where he could do that. Um, but the receiving unit, I do want to give a huge shout out to Cortland Sutton. I told you I was gonna give him his shout out. I gave him a shout out last
Hey,
episode. I'm gonna give him
he
another
was
one.
frying that Eagles secondary,
Nah,
bro.
bro, like he was killing Quinion. He gave Quinion that business. And hey, look, this all I'm asking for, bro. If you can do this consistently, because Quinion is one of the best corners in the league, bro. Real talk, bro. You should not be worried about anybody else in the league because Pat is on your team, bro. There should be no other corner in the league that you should be feared of. Like if Cortland Sutton goes into the games with that mentality that he had in the Philly game, where it's like, just throw me the ball. Like if you go in there with that same mentality every game, bro, I have no problems. Like I legit don't. But I do want to give him his shout out, bro. He's playing at a really high level right now. Well, the last 2 weeks he's playing at a really high level, bro. He had a great game against the Bengals. He bought out against Philly. I want to see him do the same thing against Sauce Gardner, who's been getting torched all season long. But we're gonna see what happens. As far as the rest of those guys go, I need to see. I just think Marvin Mims and Troy Franklin, they got to play a little bit better, man. We're seeing them just come up short on so many even the throws Bo does put on the money, they're just not coming away with those throws. Even going back to the Bengals game, when I came on here and I said I just wasn't kind of pleased with that game in general, I think that they definitely have to do a better job. Just I don't even know really what it is. I don't know if it's like a hands issue or something like that, but they just got to play better, bro. They got to, because we're gonna need them to take a jump, because the way it's looking, I don't know if we're gonna make a move at all for the deadline. So if we don't do that, we're gonna need them to really step up, bro. I'm talking about like elevate to a whole nother level. Because I'm not gonna lie, the league is Trav. You can agree with me. The league is kind of wide open. There's like maybe what two Super Bowl contenders right now that's actually legit, and we're talking about the Lions and the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, you can even debate. I mean, the New England Patriots exposed the Bills. So I mean, you
Well,
can
I mean,
it,
it's I know
it's in division, bro. But
yeah, it's a divisional game. I ain't gonna say they exposed them. They just they got the best of them that day.
I personally
Like
think
the
that
Eagles got exposed.
I personally think that it's wide open on both sides, NFC and AFC. I don't think that there's a guaranteed contender. I mean, looking at the Bills, yeah, what they're 4-1. The Lions are 4-1, but I mean, shit. So the Eagles were 4-0. So it don't really matter, bro. It's about how good you are up the stretch, not how good you start. You can start 4-0 and end up being 4-4. Doesn't always translate.
Exactly, man. And I agree. It's wide open, bro. So if there's a year Denver can get it done, it's definitely this year. But we're gonna need the passing game to just take another step. And you got to help out your quarterback. I think Bo does have to play a little bit better as well. But the offensive line has been playing great. The running game looks great. We just got to get those. Like we have to just take that step. And last year we kind of saw it took a while for the offense to get that. To
That
kind of hit
ump.
that stride. Yeah, yeah. That little emphasis we just got to see them kind of hit. And I think this game we got to hit on one of those big plays deep down the field. And I think once we finally hit on one of those, because I mean, if it's either Bo overthrowing a guy not being able to come down with the ball, we just need to get one of those, bro. And I feel like once you get one of those, I feel like the confidence booster, that's gonna be all that we need, and we can start moving just differently on offense, bro. Because I'll be real, and I'm gonna go back to this. The Broncos schedule is cupcake. And everybody, man, shout out to Lobs Leeds, bro. Shout out to Max, man. He brought it up. I've been saying it for a while, bro. Our next was just including the Jets game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our next 6 games, bro. The Broncos should be 9-2 going into the bye. It's actually like they're or wait, is it 9-2 or 10-2? I think it's 9-2. It should be no excuse. You should win out. Bro, the we have the second easiest schedule left for the rest of the season. The Broncos should cakewalk this division. The Chargers are depleted. The Chiefs are borderline almost a bad football team. And the Raiders are the Raiders. The Broncos should cakewalk this division. Cakewalk it. But go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the remaining games, they might drop one game, but I still don't even think that. I think if they drop a game, it'll be to Dallas. But historically, Denver owns Dallas. Dallas's defense is terrible, but Dallas's offense is one of the best in the league right now, as you stated earlier. With Dak Prescott playing on an
I
MVP
don't
level.
I
Um,
don't I don't believe in Dallas going to Denver and getting a win.
I,
It
I
ain't
don't think
happening.
so either. But
30 years?
I think if they drop a game, it'll be that one. I don't think they lose to Houston. But
Oh,
I think
to
they're
the
going.
Cowboys?
Yeah, I think they're going to win out. But I like if they drop a game, it'll be that one.
I was gonna say if they drop a game, I feel like it would be the Chiefs.
I think that the implications of that game mean more. Like,
I think because the Chiefs did get the Chiefs offensive line has been well this season, so I feel like they could get. I feel like we're gonna split with them.
yeah, but
I don't know. I just got that feeling we're gonna split with them.
I don't think we lose at home against them. We play them at home,
Yeah, we do.
so that's the thing.
Bro, it's
Like,
no excuse. We how many games you got at home? One, two. We got 4 of these next 6 games at home, bro. Come on, man.
and
And one of them in London.
I think Bo Nix is 8-0 in his last 8 home games. I'm pretty sure,
And I'm gonna keep it a buck.
or 7
Houston
and
is almost a home game, bro. I've been to every single the last Broncos Texans game you can think of, bro. We take over the stadium, we take it over. It's basically a home game. So I'm gonna be real with you. There is no excuse, bro. Look, my Broncos. Let me tell you something. It's the day before my birthday. Blow belt to ass. I want us to beat the living shit out of the Texans. If you just look, last year, y'all made me look dumb on my birthday. I was like, I'm picking us to beat the Ravens. I had a feeling we got dog walked, like completely beat BTA by the Ravens. This year, I need that get back. Please let us win at NRG. Please let us win at NRG so I can be lit. I want to be lit so bad at that game. Ooh, we put belts ass to them. Brother, let me tell you, it's gonna be my first time seeing Bo Nix play in person, man. The Bo Nix Sean Payton era. I need belt to ass. I need it. I'm sorry, I had to go on a rant there, Trav. Because Trav, look, you got to see a dub. It was an ugly dub, but you got to see the dub. I need belt to ass that day. It's my birthday, bro.
bro. I think that the defense is too much for that Texans offensive line. Stroud's going to be on his back the whole game. He might throw a couple picks. Yeah, bro. I mean, honestly, bro, I'm confident that Denver's winning out to going into the bye. I mean, that's my take, bro. I think, and I really think that the offense is going to come alive in this Jets game, and that's going to carry. And I just want to say shout out to Bo Nix. Congrats on becoming a father. Him and his wife have a baby on the way.
Shout out to Bo, man.
So announcing that while you're in London, hey, go out there and ball, son. That's all I gotta say. Go out there and put BTA to the Jets to celebrate the life of the next Knicks, the next era. So shout out to Bo. Cortland Sutton just turned 30 today. So shout out to Cortland Sutton as well. Both the whole team, bro. I have a feeling, bro. I have a feeling that this is the Atlanta Falcons game of last year.
Hey, that's a bold take, my boy. That's a bold take. Cause what was bold stats from that game? Let me go see.
He had 400 on him. I know that. Pretty sure he
Oh,
did.
sorry, I looked at the wrong game. Hold on, I looked up Bo Nix versus Jets. Hold on. Yeah, Bo was 307 yards, 4
300.
touchdowns. I'm trying to see the stat line of his passes. It was 85% completion percentage. Okay, like are they gonna show me? Jesus Christ, we beat the crap. 38-6, them boys. Here we go. Bo was 28 of 33, 307, 4 touchdowns, only took one sack, QBR of 72, and what's that quarterback? I don't know what the passer rating of 145. Yeah, I think we need to give them BTA. Like I'm not playing. Like, and the thing is, I think our mentality is I don't think we're gonna take this game lightly at all. I don't think we are. I mean, Sean Payton has kind of been hell bent on that mindset of like one game at a time. We're not looking ahead. I think I think you got this is the game for Evan Ingram. To be honest with you, it's we got to get him involved some like some more, bro. I'm sorry, like we have to, and look, him and playing that well, but if there's any game, brother, it's got to be this
He
game
played good
because
again.
the passing game is gonna free up in the second half.
He started to kind of come to in that Eagles game. I mean, I'll say he didn't have a good game, like a great game,
There's some
but
big plays.
I mean that he was a big part of that win.
Yeah,
And
that catch he made in the
in the
fourth
fourth
quarter
quarter,
was both of them was huge.
yeah, and that one catch was a crazy catch, bro. Like a
Yeah, across the middle.
crazy, yes, bro, a
Uh,
crazy catch. Like I think that he's going to come alive this game. But I think whoever is going against the cornerback two of the Jets is just going to absolutely dominate. If that be Mims or that be Troy Franklin, I don't know. Um, I think we're just so much, and I don't want to sound cocky, but we're just a way better football team. The Jets are worse than the Cincinnati Bengals. Bo Nix needs to have a game similar to what he did against Cincy. And I mean, dude, you could say that Bo Nix had one of his best games of his Denver Bronco career against Cincinnati 2 weeks ago. So um,
that's a fact.
I think that the Jets are a worse football team. Yeah, they have Justin Fields, but dude, we ain't worried about no Justin Fields. Nick Bonitto's gonna sack his ass three
Yeah, and
times.
and I just the Broncos got an advantage over them. I'm looking at next gen stats. Shout out to them. Um, Broncos. First of all, they're second against pressure. The offense, Jets defense is 24th. Um, Broncos are. I mean, it's just lopsided. Rushing inside the tackles, 3 to. We're ranked third. Jets 29th. Rushing versus a light box, third to the Jets 25th. Short passing, us 6th to the Jets 26th. Passing against play action 10th to their 27th. And don't get out of the league and giving up pressure. They give up the most pressures in the league. Um, yeah, we're just off that alone. Like we're getting ready to like put some belt on them boys. Nick Bonito is gonna continue his case for that depoy. You realize the Broncos are gonna probably be the first team since the Ravens in 04, 05 to have back-to-back defensive player of the year. Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, pass retainer Nick Bonito. The boys might be ready to join that company. We're talking that is elite. Like it don't get more elite than that. Back-to-back depoys, two different players. Say, brother, I'm gonna be real. If that don't, woo, all I know is, man, we can go on the streak here, bro. If we're 9-2 heading into our freaking bye week, Trav, or whatever the record gonna be 9-2, 10-2, whatever it is, bro. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be screaming Super Bowl. I probably would be. I ain't gonna lie. That is insane. But hey, look, it's no excuse, man. I don't care if the Giants won. We need to beat them. They're coming to Denver, and man, and
They,
I'm not gonna lie, like,
they lost to the
bro,
Saints, bro. Like
I'm gonna be
we should
real.
beat them.
I'm glad Jackson Dart was okay. I'm so glad he was okay. But a part of me was like, oh yeah, Russ, get in that game, baby. Get in there. Man, man, man. But Jackson Dart is gonna play. But part of me was like, if Russ play against us, bro, whew, what they gonna do to him? Oh my God. See, bro, Russ been ducking us, man. He ducked us last year. He ducked us this year. Bro, I want to see it so bad. I'm putting so much money. Whoever willing to bet for me on that game, I'm putting whatever amount of money down on that. We gonna boy. But I think either way it's gonna be a win. But it's I ain't gonna lie, I will say the Jets, even though look, they're 0-5, we should not take them lightly. I don't think Sean Payton's one of those coaches where he plays down to bad teams. And somebody tweeted that today is that the Broncos are one of those teams where they don't play down to their competition. They sometimes fail to show up to the party when it comes to playing against the elite teams. So I expect us to go out there and win this game.
Yeah, I agree. And Nick Benito, I seen today, bro. They were asking him like what his goals are. He said to win a Super Bowl and put on the golden jacket. So he wants to be one of them boys. He wants to be a Hall of Famer, and to be that, bro, you gotta be the great. You gotta be one of the greatest. And looking back, bro, like we traded Von Miller and picked Nick Benito with this pick, bro. It's just crazy how the ties roll, bro. Shout out to Von. Um, but yeah, bro, I'm not worried about the Jets at all. I think Sean Payton's gonna come in there, he's gonna spank the motherfuckers in London, get on the jet, come back home, and they're gonna prepare for. I've been seeing people say this is a trap game. The Giants is a trap game. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not worried about either. I think Denver's gonna pass both of those teams. The Giants have a better chance. I'll be honest. The Giants have a better chance, but I'm not really
The
too worried.
Giants is a trap game.
I'm not really too worried.
It's 100% a trap game.
Dre Greenlaw will be back against the Giants, so we'll see if Cam Scadaboo can run through that.
Yeah. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, the way that brother running, I
I
ain't
mean,
putting
dude,
nothing.
you know what
I
though?
ain't putting nothing past him.
You know what though? And I'm not trying to defend the Eagles. He played the Eagles without Jalen Carter. I'm just gonna say that right now.
He played, didn't he?
No, he didn't. They didn't have no Jalen Carter. That's why he was able to run up the
Wow.
middle. So, like, yeah, he's a good runner and he's a hard runner. But with Talanoa Hufunga crashing, with Dre Greenlaw crashing, no. The only way he's going to be doing that is if Alex Singleton's trying to tackle him, bro. I'm going to
I
be
don't
good.
think people will understand the difference Dre Greenlaw is gonna make.
Dude, I've been seeing people say that he's a waste because he ain't played yet. Like, bro, they're like, Bronco fans need to get a grip, bro. Like, cut Riley Moss, cut Dre Greenlaw. Like, bro, I get we were bad for 8 years, bro,
Oh yeah. Hmm.
but we just got to pump the brakes and realize, like, not everybody on this team's perfect, for one. Not everybody's going to be able to stay healthy. It's football. But to just say, oh, let's get rid of everybody, let's cut this guy, let's trade this guy, Chris Abrams drained this, Jade Barron this, like, bro, no. Like, we got to realize that it don't matter who's on the other side. They're going to give up something when you're targeted the most in the NFL. You're going to give something up.
Yeah, and I do want to touch on the whole Riley Moss thing. I think people, man, um, I ain't gonna say people are overreacting. They're, a part of me does kind of believe that, I do worry him against some of the best talent in the game. I can't lie and say that I don't. But I think people are kind of like holding him to an extremely high standard. And I think for him being on such standard, I don't think he's playing as bad as people think he's playing. Like let's be real, bro. We played a really tough, like fairly tough opponents through these first couple games. Like he's played really good quarterbacks. He's played really good receivers. He's gonna get got sometimes, but I mean, Riley Moss has been targeted 27 times this season. That's the second most in the NFL. He's allowed 12 catches, fewer than any other player with 20 plus targets. He's also allowed an average of 2.6 yards of separations in coverage, the second tightest coverage in the NFL. Which means, bro, when they're targeting him, guys are really just making some insanely tough catches. That he's there on, he's there. Like it's not like he's getting torched. Like we see some guys in the league get dropped on their routes, or just I mean, he look. Is there some place he could be better? Absolutely. Is there some moments he could be better? Absolutely. Um, But I think for the most part, though, no, everyone talks about the big plays he gives up, but no one talks about what he does for the entirety of the game. Like it's a lot of plays where Riley Moss, yeah, he get bailed out, one or two times, but bro, we talking about a majority of the game. Like he's not giving up. Like he shut down, bro. I will say that, like the Bengals game, look, people got on him for that first little drive, and I mean, he got bailed out by the flag. Man, I don't care, bro. That's football. Like at the end of the day, he didn't give up much. He didn't give up that much. It like he's for people to think he's that much of a problem. My whole thing with Riley Moss is that he's not the one of the biggest problems on the team. We have about 10 other things you need to worry about before it's Riley Moss, bro. And that's just a fact.
I agree, and I mean even Vance Joseph said like Riley Moss is playing great. I think it's the chunk plays. Everybody looks at that and they're like, oh well, he's gave up 200 and some yards. Like, bro, at the end of the day, somebody's going to do it. And if you put, I'm gonna say this right now, if everybody's rooting for Chris Abrams-Drain to go out there and put Jade on the outside, it's going to look the same. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's going to look the same. Like it's not that big of a gap, and I'm sure if Chris Abrams-Drain was a better player than Riley Moss, he would be on the football field. Like I get, we've seen a sample size that is about as small as the Saints win category this year out of Chris Abrams-Drain, and he looked good. But Riley Moss is a starter on 32 teams in the NFL. And he would be some teams.
Kind of is a fact.
He would be some teams as cornerback one. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, it's I'm really, and the thing is, look. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Riley is for all the hate he get, bro. It's just kind of undeserved a little bit. Yeah, I get it. He got beat by Devontae Smith and T. Higgins. It's Devontae Smith and T. Higgins. Like he's not Pat, bro. He's not Pat Surtain. Like, yeah, he's gonna get beat sometimes, bro. But I think for the most part, he does a really good job. Like, I mean, is he Aqib Talib? No. Is he Chris Harris Jr.? No. Is he Champ? No. He's not either one of those guys. But he's solid, bro. And he for the most part, he does his job. Do I think the Broncos need to go out and get another corner? I don't think so. I think that, in today's league, he does a good enough job. Like, I don't go back and look at the game and be like, man, we lost the game because Riley Moss was terrible. Like, it was only one game where I think he was genuinely awful, and that was the Bengals game. And again, you're playing Joe Burrow and T. Higgins. So I'm not like, I think people are just too hard on him. But who people need to be having the same energy for is Alex Singleton. I need the same energy.
Yes, that's who is a liability. And that's the thing that don't make sense is like everybody's like, oh, well, Riley Moss cost us the Chargers game or Riley Moss cost us the Colts game. And it's like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, like somebody's going to get beat. Everybody expects him to be Pat Surtain. He's not Pat Surtain. And that's the thing, like, people are like, oh, move him in the nickel. Yeah, where he can play fucking tight ends. Yeah, that'd fucking work. A lot of his problems is his arms aren't long enough. So, yeah, move him to the nickel and see how that works. It's not going to work. It's just stupid. And they're like, oh, put Jade on the outside. Yeah, I mean, Jade would probably be good on the outside. But he's a nickel corner. He's there, and I'm not hating on Jaquan McMillan. He's there for the long run to be our slot corner, our nickel corner in the future. That's what he's there for. He's not there to replace Riley Moss. And Chris Abrams-Drain, if he was that good, he would have won the battle in camp. Like, they're like, oh, well, Vance Joseph's just going to play. So, dude, listen, and I'm just say this, and then we can end the episode if you want. Somebody commented on my video today and said, Vance Joseph is an idiot, and he would rather keep Damari Mathis on the football field than put a good player out there. And they used that as an example for – they used Damari Mathis for an example in a Riley Moss conversation. They were like, he kept Damari out there because he liked him, and he's doing the same thing with Riley Moss. Chris Abrams-Drain is the better player. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, and also, he didn't keep Damari. He didn't keep Damari Mathis out there. Levi Wallace played over Damari Mathis. I don't think anybody forgets that.
I don't know if that was the right call.
It wasn't. But
no, that was
But you can't say that he kept the better player. He kept a guy on the field because he was better. No, Damari Mathis was absolutely garbage, and he put somebody he thought was they picked up a free agent that could be okay. That was absolutely worse on the football field. So no. Vance
That,
Joseph is playing the best corners. I mean, that's it.
that was the worst corner play I think I've ever seen in my life. That was
He was cut the
trying
next
to think
day.
who's
You
worse
remember
out of
that?
him.
They cut him the next day.
They did, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. Um, I will say I want to bring up this one thing about Jade Barron, and shout out to Luka Evans for this. He made a thing was like it's cool to see the Broncos. They're kind of using Jade all over the place. They had him at weak side linebacker. And I want people to hear me up. And he blew up a screen. Push come to shove, bro. Let's sub Singleton out and put Jade there. If Singleton has another game where he's getting exposed, we might just have to make a switch and put him in, bro. Because this is, bro, he's so bad, bro. I need people to have the same energy that they got for Riley Moss on Alex Singleton.
I agree, and I wouldn't mind that. But you know what I think, bro? And I know he didn't have like a perfect game, but I think he would still be better than Singleton in coverage. I think they should put J.L. Skinner in there, bro, at
Yeah,
linebacker, bro. Like
I would rather see two. I would rather see Jade Barron and um, what's the other guy, man?
Skinner.
J.L. Skinner over.
Hey, what about? I mean, dude, we can use P.J. Locke there too, bro. He's a hard hitter.
Nah, I ain't gonna go there. Maybe, but when it comes to coverage, bro, we just brother, he can't hold. I don't know. I don't even know if no bullshit. He could hold some dude that's in high school.
Well, that's hella disrespectful, but
Bro,
I think that he's just. And I want to say this too. I want to say this too, bro, because you just made spark something else in my mind. Somebody in my
said it's hella disrespectful. I'm serious though, bro.
somebody in my comments said this, bro, and you're about to just say let's end the pod. They said Alex Singleton's just like Javonte Williams, that Denver expects him to be good the first year off his injury, and he tried to say that he's trying to say Javonte's only been healthy for 2 years after his injury, which is a lie. Javonte Williams played 2 seasons after the injury in Denver and did nothing. So no, and Alex Singleton.
Also, what does that have to do with you blowing coverages?
He's saying that we're not giving Singleton enough time to recover, and that
First of all,
he's just too slow, bro. And that's what it comes down to. He's too slow. He was too
bro,
slow before the injury.
yeah, and the thing is, it's mental lapses as well. Blowing coverages isn't like a skill thing. It's you like, oh, I'm in the wrong spot. A dude is running down the sideline scoring a touchdown right now. Like that's Singleton, bro. And even the plays where he is in coverage, he's getting beat. Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. You are a mismatch for every team we play. Every team.
I will say that they got him on the wheel route in the Eagles game, but over the middle of the field, he's all right against the Eagles.
No, he's not.
He was all right that game, bro.
Picked them apart.
In the Eagles game, he was all right over the middle. But
I mean, the Eagles aren't a team that throw over the middle though. Like Jalen Hurts not putting that ball in between the hashes. He's not throwing.
I agree with you, bro.
No cap. He's almost like Russell Wilson. He's like a younger Russell Wilson.
I would agree.
I'm trying to expect I'm legit saying in the way he plays quarterback, he's like when kind of like we had Russell a little bit. Like he's gonna throw the sideline, the short passes. He doesn't really throw in the middle of the field like that.
I would agree.
You watch his tape, he doesn't really do that.
I would agree, and I mean, I would say that's like I would compare him to like Prime Russ, but yeah, not now, but last year, yeah. But no, dude. I mean, I agree. I still think at the deadline. I think
we need to go get DeMario.
We need to trade for Demario Davis, bro.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. In matter of fact, this is a perfect time. Let's see. I'm gonna see how much his contract is. But hold on, let me see.
Everybody's like, "Oh, he's 36." I don't give a damn. He still plays at a high level.
Haven't we learned our lesson from that same conversation? You in particular have learned your lesson from that. Everybody needs to learn a lesson from this in this age thing. Let's stop it. Is he good right now? Yes. Okay, that's all that matters.
Just like Sutton, bro. He's 30 and he's still good.
He's 36. 1.3 million is his base salary. I'm trading for this brother right now. I will tell them we'll give you one of. I ain't gonna give them a. If they say we need a fourth round pick, just give them the pick back for the Vele trade.
Let me ask you a question. If they want a fourth round pick, are you trading for Davis at 36 or are you trading for Pete Warner?
Demario Davis. I'm not doing this exploratory like. I mean, say okay. Look, I don't know too much on Pete Warner. I want a guy who's proven, who I know when they come in, he's gonna have an impact.
I mean, bro, Demario Davis and Dre Greenlaw, like, bro, dude, I would love that, bro. That'd be so good,
We
bro.
would. We're not getting beat. I'm sorry. Like that's all we need. That's all we need in the linebacker, bro. I'm sorry. Um. Okay. So you saying you would give up a fourth round pick for him? What's the most you would give up for him?
Him being 36, I would give them their pick back, and that's me being nice. I'd probably give them a 6th round pick for him,
Okay.
5th round pick. But I mean, if they want a fourth, and that helps us compete for a championship, then sure. But I feel like you might be able to get somebody younger for a 4th round pick, like an Alshire, dude from the Texans, bro. Their linebacker, or who else will be available? I've been here. Hey, I know we talked about this, and your brother didn't like it. You didn't really like it. I've been hearing hella rumors about David Njoku getting traded, bro.
He's not gonna help our problem. Also, glad you pointed this out. We actually kind of looked at all the side over here. So I hope y'all remember when we kind of first started the pod, we had I think we definitely posted a story about this. See, I was told before the season that Stephon Diggs
All right, chill, bro.
was a washed motherfucker. And the Patriots was full of DoorDash drivers, clothes, bro. I was told everything. I was told Stephon Diggs was almost out the league. Brother, I mean, bro, by the way, Trav was talking about this, brother. You made it seem like he might have got cut by mid-season. Uh, Stephon Diggs last 2 games, 7 catches, one-on-one. Against revenge game against Buffalo, 10 catches, 146 yards. You see, I was told, so I ain't even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna take that conversation again. No matter of fact, because I was told 14, which is I was better than this, brother.
Hey, they're
You
playing on
you
they're
right.
they're playing on
Team like Stephon Diggs over there. I don't know.
they're playing on a similar level, brother.
I'm watching Stephon Diggs create massive separation, giving guys that work in them one-on-ones.
I agree, but like
I
the
was told the ACL was he was washed.
Bro, we can't be bringing this up every episode. We talked about this last episode. I agree with you. Like I was wrong, but at the same time, bro, you were wrong about 14. You need to start pointing the finger at Mims and Troy Franklin, the guys that should be able to separate, that aren't catching the football or aren't making that big play.
Well, actually, not. Mims, I will give Mims separation. Troy is very Troy is Mims is kind of okay. Like we just don't like both be missing.
Cortland is the dude. Cortland Sutton is one of the best 50-50 ball third down receivers in the league. And I don't care what anybody says. He is he's a top 5 wide receiver in the 2025 season. I don't give a fuck what they did last year, what they did the year before. Cortland Sutton is playing at a top 5 level for the
See, that's why
2025 season.
I'll be with you. I'll be with you, Trav. I swear I'll be with you.
Hey,
See, you always go the extra mile with me.
bro, I didn't go the extra mile. He's top 5 for this season, bro.
He's top five.
I think he is. I mean, bro, when you look at what he
So
offered,
we just gonna say forget the first 4 weeks of the season or 3 weeks of the season.
bro,
Just like forget about that.
we can't act like he was just he didn't play well the whole season, brother. Like, are we serious, bro? He had one bad game, bro.
You're looking at stats.
He had one bad, bro. Dude, he had one bad game. I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's only so much he can do. There's only so much he can do. I mean,
I'm not saying he played bad. He played well the last 2 weeks. He has. I mean, he played great the last 2 weeks. He's balled out.
what about against the Chargers?
Hold on. Are you sure he's the top 5 receiver so far this year?
I think he's up there. Yeah, I mean, bro, right now, like going into week 6, yeah, bro. No, but bro, like we're talking about a rookie though, brother. I mean, it depends, bro. It depends on what you value. The only guy that's better on third down than him in that conversation is Amon Ra. He's better than every other receiver you named on third down. All right, bro. He's top 10 then, bro. Right now, he's top 10 for sure. Like, bro, I get you're trying to discredit him, bro. Bro, like you're trying to say he's not a top 10 receiver in 2025, and he is, brother. He is. He is. He is, bro. Like he's sitting at around like, bro. I think bro. We can't discredit what he did against the Chargers, dude. Bro, we can't discredit what he did against the Chargers. He had over 100 yards receiving on the Chargers, brother. Bro, okay. Then I guess Stephon Diggs is not good because a lot of his was against bad DBs and blown coverage. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. They haven't running out of the slot, bro, against the nickel corner, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. We gotta quit disrespecting 14, bro. We gotta stop this. Hey, Stephon Diggs is not doing what Cortland did to Quinny on. No way. Bro, we're gonna quit. Bro, he's a top 8 receiver in the league in 2025. The list I shared earlier was perfect. He's number 7. We gotta quit disrespecting 14, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I brother, brother, bro, quit saying that, bro. He's only had one bad game. He's only had one bad game, bro. We gonna quit disrespecting 14, bro. And from now on, bro. From now on, bro. Everybody can call me. No, the game. Hey, hey, that's cap. The game that I agreed with you on was when he had 6 yards. That game. Why, bro? You're discrediting the man. Oh, he got to catch. He got to catch in blown coverage, bro. Bro, listen, 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 brother. Listen. No more 14 slander, brother. I'm gonna say this right now, bro. You guys can all. You guys can. The honest truth is he's had one bad game. He had one bad game. Hey, I'm gonna say this right now, bro. They're gonna start. Y'all gonna start calling me Cortland Sutton security. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be deflecting like Victor Wembanyama when y'all be talking about my boy. All right. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. He's had one. He's had one bad game. He's had one bad game. Hey, Cortland Sutton helps his team win the big games. George Pickens didn't do that. Yeah, give me Sutton. Give me. Hey, did George Pickens win the game against the Eagles? They didn't, brother. They didn't. Hey, at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, brother. Give me 14. Everybody gonna be shocked when my prediction's right at the end of the year when he has over 1,100 yards. Everybody's gonna be shocked because I'm telling you, hey, without him you don't beat the Eagles. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, I gotta quit playing with my bro. I'm not gonna lie. You just discredited the bro. That Chargers game. Oh, it blown bro. That's disrespectful, bro. I'm gonna be like, bro. You take what the defense gives you, brother. Based off of that logic, we got to keep the same energy for number 10. Number 10 hits. Hey, hold on, and I'm gonna keep it real. Number 10 hits two passes in stride. The Denver Broncos are 5-0. If he hits the deep ball the way he should, bro. What'd you say? I mean, there's just throws he misses, brother, and we don't keep the energy the same. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying we got to keep the energy the same. We're over here hating on Cortland. No, no, we don't. No, we don't. Listen, I never hear you talk. Listen, I never hear you talk down on the other receivers. Hey, I'm not real. I mean, sometimes, but it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. Like the Evan Ingram, bro. Like, bro, we always talking down on 14, bro. Like, he's our best. He is literally our own, like, bro. And I'm not trying to be like hateful, but he's our only offensive receiving option. And I'm going to keep it a buck. He's our only reliable one. Name another one that's reliable. So it's like, bro, from he's had one bad game. Hey, I'm gonna get me a shirt that says Sutton Security on it. Hey, at the end of the day, you try to take away a 100-yard game because he had blown coverage, brother. Hey, I'm gonna get me a shirt though. Sutton Security. I'm gonna have that shit right across here. Sutton Security. He gonna hire me as a security guard. It's early, brother. It's early. I wouldn't when you have J.K. Dobbins. No, brother. Hey, no. Give me Dobbins. Give me Dobbins. Yo, hey, no, I remember that part because I said give me Amari on Hampton. But hey, we all wrong about some things though, brother. Hey, remember the Ravens secondary? No, I agree, bro. We should be targeting a receiver or a tight end at the deadline. But it's like, what are you willing to give up? Because you're not going to get it just for picks. Like, are you giving up? Are you giving up Troy, Marvin, or Pat in a trade? You're going to have. Hey, listen. If you're going to have to, you're going to have to give a player to the Dolphins. The Dolphins ain't just taking capital, brother. You're going to have to give up. You're going to have to give up one of your young receivers for sure. not giving up Dondre Tillman when Jonah Ellis is hurt right now. You crazy?
For Jalen Waddle?
You crazy? Um, I mean, maybe, bro, maybe, but I
If
think
Miami said we want Dondre Tillman in a fourth round pick for Jalen Waddle,
I'm saying yes, but I think that they're going to want a receiver. Like I think if you get Waddle, you're giving up Troy. I mean that's me being honest. You're giving up Troy and a fifth round pick.
maybe not.
You're giving up Troy and a
That's
fifth round
fair
pick.
too.
But at the same time, it's like then
I'm
you're
giving up Troy.
then you're taking away the weapon that your quarterback told you to draft.
Brother, fuck that. Jalen Waddle? Man, absolutely.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I wouldn't do that, but like at
I'm
the
doing it in a. If that if you. Yeah, so we want number 11 in the draft pick. Skip 27. We just don't know. I'm saying whatever. Just give us like 2 minutes. Um, that trade is happening. I'm sorry. Troy, I love you, brother. We getting 17. I'll take DJ Moore right now because it looks like he's gonna go for Phoenix. Um, I'll take him. Yeah, I'm good on that, bro. Then, I mean, bro, Corley's playing great. But if we actually, bro, we get if we can move him to wide receiver two, he will be insane. He'll probably be the best one of the best wide receivers, a top three wide receiver two in the league, I believe, for sure. Like I'll put him above Addison. Like if we can get a top a solid wide receiver one, at
But
least
let me
in the
ask you a question,
160 category.
and this is just to we can end the pod after this. Do you think Denver's going to be aggressive in this trade deadline?
I think if they do, it's not gonna be for wide receiver. I think it's gonna be for like linebacker. I think they're gonna go after like a linebacker,
Would you be
or
surprised if
if pair depending on how pair plays, they will trade for the guard.
that's a great possibility? Would you be surprised though if they got a tight end at the deadline?
Oh no, I love it.
Would you be surprised if they got Andrews or Njoku at the deadline?
Let me be very clear. Um, I will trade. I
Or
wish
or
I could.
Kyle Pitts?
Oh, for Kyle Pitts, I'm coming for
The
that.
thing is though is I don't see that being too likely because him and Evan Ingram play a lot alike.
Kyle Pitts. Now I will say this: who I'd rather have out of Andrews and Kyle Pitts, I probably rather have. Mm,
Or
that's
Njoku or Njoku.
he's last. I for sure would probably be. We should have went out and got Dallas Goddard, who should have went and got. But if I had to pick one of those, I'd probably pick Andrews.
I think Andrews might get traded, but I really think Njoku's getting traded because Harold Fannon's been playing solid. I think Cleveland's blowing it up. Uh,
That's not gonna help us though.
I mean, if you can get him for a 6 round pick, I'm doing it all day.
We need to be trying to go get Rashid Shaheed
Yeah,
or Olave.
yeah. If 10 can hit the deep ball.
Yeah, brother. We get him.
Hey, I would rather have Chris Olave, bro. Hey, what about Eric McCoy though? Center, top 5 center in the league.
Oh, I'm down for any. Luke Wattenberg is horrible, so we can legitimately get any.
So what if you
Any.
got Eric McCoy and then move Wattenberg to guard in the meantime?
Hell no.
Why not? Didn't
He
he
was
play?
terrible at guard.
Did he not play guard before?
They moved him to center because he was terrible at guard. He was awful.
Yeah.
He was awful. I'm gonna say this though. I would trade for McCoy and Demario Davis. I give up a third round pick
Shit,
for
fuck it.
both of them.
Let's trade two first and get Chris Olave, Demario Davis, and Rashid Shaheed. Let's trade for their whole team, bro.
Absolutely not. And well, real quick, where's Taysom?
I don't know. He's cooked, bro. I don't want him no more.
Crazy, bro. You talking about you don't want him, bro? We don't have like it Taysom. How old is Taysom? Ooh.
I don't want him no more, bro.
Where is he playing? Yeah, he playing, but like, is he like?
They're not utilizing him right.
I'll take him. Oh, he only came back for this
I mean, I would take him too, but bro, for a seventh round pick, like dirt, I'm taking him for dirt.
The most I give up for Taysom Hill too.
I'm not, I'm not giving a fifth for Taysom Hill, bro. Fuck no, no, hell no, hell no.
I feel like
Hey, let me ask you a question. Would you trade a first for? Would you trade a first and a player for uh, Chris Olave and Demario Davis?
wait. You said for Olave and Demario?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we're living on some bullshit. None of this is gonna happen, but uh,
No. But like realistically, I would for sure. 100%.
Nate's gonna watch this and be like, "Fuck you guys."
No, I mean I 100% would do that. But the trade deadline is gonna be interesting. There's been a trade like every week. I think the Broncos are probably gonna make one trade. My guess position is probably gonna be linebacker. I think they're gonna have to make a trade for a linebacker.
Hey, would you be mad if Denver traded for Cody Barton back, or better one for you, or
I would.
or they trade for Lloyd Cushenberry back at center?
Lloyd's on a crazy deal though. What is his deal?
He did get paid.
Cody, I think is like 7 million a year. It's 7 million a year. Lloyd is and they're definitely not giving up Lloyd. Their offensive line is already shit. Like
He's been injured, and I've been hearing they're going to deal him.
nah, that's crazy. If they give up Lloyd, they go to hell, bro. Yeah, they gave him 4 year, 50 million. That's what is that? 15.
Yeah, 15.
He's making 9 this year, 6 next year, 10 the year after that. Nah, we need to draft the center. To be honest with you, or pick up a veteran for cheap. I don't think we need to like trade for a high price center. Center is a premium position, but like
The only way I'm
we
trading
need.
for a center is for Eric McCoy.
I would,
But I don't.
I think definitely we're gonna make a call in the Saints for somebody.
I don't think that they move off of Eric McCoy though. When you look at they're they're trying to develop Spencer Rattler. They're not. You're not going to get rid of your center when you're trying to develop your quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And Rattler's been pretty good this year, so you're not going to get rid of his product. His guys blocking up front. If they get rid of anybody, it'll be receivers and maybe defense.
That's a fact. But yeah, I think that's it, bro. You got anything else?
Nah, bro, I think that's it, brother.
All right, end it off on a positive note, like we always try to do. Man, Broncos should get belt to ass to the Jets. Just kind of that simple, sir. This should be an easy dub. We should win out, and I'm gonna continue to say it. I'm praying everybody stay healthy this week. I'm hoping we don't get nicked up. I don't think we will though, and I think we get this dub. It's gonna hopefully Malcolm Roach plays. They got him as questionable, but it'll be nice to see 97 back out there, man. For sure, for sure. But yeah, that's it. You got anything? You show you done?
Yeah, bro, I'm done, brother. I'm gonna get me a
All right,
shirt
yeah,
that
all right.
says Sutton Security though. Everybody be ready.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, man. Make sure that keep showing us love, leave a like, comment, hit that sub button for us, man. We appreciate all you guys for sure. But that's gonna do it for this episode. We're gonna see you guys. We're gonna see you guys Sunday for sure, for sure. And it's gonna be a happy day because the Broncos gonna get that dub. It's gonna be a happy day. But I'm your host JMX.